are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we still get some more Stanley Cup playoffs. We got a small slate in the MLB. We get 2 games in the NBA. But before we get into today's games, we're gonna take a look back at what happened yesterday. Went one right, went one wrong in the world of sports betting, and then a couple things we need to talk about before we get into today's slate. Yesterday was not a good day for me. I finished down around 4.5 units. Baseball really kicked my ass, but hockey was good, and the WNBA was a slight losing day. I went 5-11 in the MLB, down 7.45 units. Red Sox team total over, full game over, both losers. Brewers first 5 money line and team total over, both losers. I won with the first 5 under with Toronto and Cleveland, and I won with the Pittsburgh Cincinnati over as well. Tigers team total over 3.5, loser. Tigers Astros over 8.5. All of a sudden, Jake Odorizzi's good again. I'm confused. Minnesota Twins run line, loser. Bums can't cover a freaking run line. They win the game. Giants first 5 full game though. That one, both those hit. Angels first 5 run line that didn't. Diamondbacks first 5 run line did, as they took care of business there. Mariners team total over and full game over, both losers. My Dodgers first 5 full game run lines both voided because I had forgot who the pitcher was, but they switched the pitcher to what do you call it? So both of those. It was supposed to be Stroman. They switched to Justin Steele, and I wasn't going to lay 145 on a run line then at that point of the day when I got 130 earlier in the day. And then a loser on the Padres first 5 run line as well. 5-11 in baseball, down 7.45 units. WNBA was a 1-2 day, not good. The NHL though was nice. I started off not good. Carolina Hurricanes lost. I had them at plus 115. Whatever. They're tied 2-2 heading back to Raleigh. Blues coming to play. Love to see it. And then the rest of the 3 all dominated their games. I could have taken puck lines with all of them and cash big. Blues money line winner. Tampa Bay Lightning money line winner. And I added the puck line later in the day at plus 185 winner. The LA Kings. How about a Jonathan Quick shutout to tie up the series? Good there. So hockey was looking really good. I was really excited the way hockey went, and I wake up this morning to, the Islanders fired Barry Trotz and Lou Lamoriello. Lou Lamoriello.
Cracking up that audio.
Cracking up what?
Yeah, unplug and plug back in. Hold
on. Let's try this now. It should be better. Test. Oh, I think it was connected to the wrong microphone. So there we go. Should be better now. And yeah, I'm still at a loss of words that they fired Barry Trotz. Lou Lamoriello, I understand, but Barry Trotz, I'm at a loss for words. I'm pissed. I mean, this guy was probably the best hire they've had in the last 20 years. Brought into back-to-back semifinals and whatever. But yeah, not great. But yeah, we're on to today's slate. What about you yesterday, Tim?
Well, on the site yesterday we went 7-5, so we're up a little bit. Nice to see you there. We were up 218. What was it? Baseball yesterday we went 3-1. We hit on the over in the Pittsburgh game. We hit on. Oh no, we went 2-2. All right, over on the Pittsburgh game. No, 3-1. Sorry, over in the Pittsburgh game. Our loser was our best bet in the Milwaukee Brewers. We also hit the Dodger run line and the Arizona Diamondbacks. So those were our 4 MLB plays. So 3-1 on the site. Nick went 3-1 in hockey, only loser being the early game. No.
Yeah,
the early game. NBA 0-1 because the Sixers beat the Heat. And then WNBA we went 1-2. We hit on the Sparks. and then the Storm and the Lynx did not cover. No WNBA today because there's no games today. So we'll see how that goes for the next little while. But ultimately, 75-day, can't complain, profitable. And CSGO Major started today, so that's kind of cool. But the big news, the best news. I woke up this morning to something positive. Nikola Jokic is the back-to-back MVP now, which I called since freaking the beginning of the year. So this is, I believe he was 18-1 to win it in the beginning of the year. I gave it out in January when he was still plus 600. Let's get it. Nikola Jokic, MVP over that clown Embiid. So let's get it. But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump into some games for today. A little bit of a light slate. We get a suppness. Let's go. We fixed it. Yep. Woo! Yeah, let's get it. Clean sweep.
Yeah, you had the Bruins.
There you go. Great. Now, appreciate it. What's up, Tim and Nick? Already hit the like an adult. If you guys haven't hit the like button or subscribed, I don't know what you guys are doing. So get that done. Canes didn't tweet out Happy Mother's Day, whereas the Bruins did. Bruins puck line. Oh, wow. If I didn't, I didn't realize that. That would have had a big impact. My bad.
It's not like he has the rat as his picture there.
I don't know who that is. So
that's Marchand. That's Marchand.
You're acting like I watch hockey.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right, Nick, let's go ahead and jump into some MLB today.
Yeah, we're going to kick it off with a marquee matchup here. We have the Kansas City Royals. They're at the Baltimore Orioles in this one here. Baltimore around minus 140 home favorites. A total 7.5 in this game. Tyler Wells and Carlos Hernandez is your starting pitchers here. I need to make sure if that was the one I listed here, right? Yeah, I listed Tyler Wells. Cool. And looking at the weather for this game, 12-mile-an-hour winds. It doesn't say where or where it's blowing, 55 degrees. Looking at the pitchers, Wells, a 4.50 ERA, a 1.22 whip, 7 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%. 2 walks per 9, a 283 BABIP, 454 FIP, and a 3.95 Sierra. On the other side, 6 ERA, 1.89 ERA, 1.89 whip. My bad. 4 strikeouts per 9, which is only 10%. 5 walks per 9, 344 BABIP, a 531 FIP, and a 5.81 Sierra. This play is a strict fade on Carlos Hernandez, and I kind of like this Baltimore team. I took Baltimore in the first 5 innings at minus 135. I think that they hit up Hernandez a little bit here, and they put up a few runs against him. I would lean towards a team total over, but if one thing you'll notice throughout my entire card is I don't have a single over, and I'm for a while, or I don't know if for a while, I'm not going to bet an over on a Monday. I've noticed that unders are hitting at like an 80% clip on Mondays. So I'm not touching overs on Mondays, and Nathan and I both discovered that. So no overs for me, but I'd also lean towards a team total over with the Orioles as well.
There you go. Are the Orioles really deserving to be favorites in this game? Okay.
They're better than you think.
Yeah, Hernandez has not had a good start to the year. He's lost. The Royals have lost every single game that he's pitched in. 8-15 for Kansas City, 10-16. This has got to be an under. Even though the pitchers are kind of rough, Wells hasn't been bad. Even though that's the deal. Kansas City's had a really tough time hitting this year. So has Baltimore. I could easily see this one being a 3-2 type of game. I have 3 plays in the Major League Baseball, though, today. I didn't end up going towards this game. It would have to be a lean towards the under in this one. Maybe even a look towards Kansas City at plus money. But this one's a pass for me.
Fair enough.
Good morning, fellas. Hope you all had a good weekend. You too as well, Rickett. Over 7.5. I can't right now. Isn't this a getaway game? They played. Yeah, this is a getaway game.
It's an afternoon game. I don't trust an over.
Take the over. Pitchers are both bad. under 7.5. So a lot of people are going different ways. All right. Exactly. It's really nice and sunny in DMV. Ricket. Easy. Under Mondays. Under all day.
Yeah.
What's good, Twins? Just smash the like button. Got a 3-legger today for y'all. Dodger run line. Sure. Brewers run line. Absolutely. And Dallas Flames under 6.
I like the Stars today.
Stars at 9. Big and bright. Sorry. Deep in the heart of Texas. Anyway,
All right,
we'll go ahead and jump into the next one, Nick.
Yeah, we're looking at the Texas Rangers at the New York Yankees in this one here, where you've seen the Yankees as minus 220 home favorites with a total of 7 in this game. We're seeing 15-mile-an-hour winds blowing in this game. Nestor Cortez and John Gray are the pitchers? Yes. Let me make sure those are the listed pitchers. Yep.
You mean the GOAT, Nestor Cortez?
Nestor Cortez, the GOAT, a 1.82 ERA, 1.05 whip. He has 11.31 strikeouts per 9, which is 32%. 2.55 walks per 9, a 2.98 BABIP, a 2.48 FIP, and a 2.68 SIERA. On the other side, John Gray, 7.5 ERA, a 1.25 whip, 8.25 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%. 3 walks per 9, a 2.73 BABIP, a 4.68 FIP, and a 3.69 SIERA. I took the first 5 under in this game. I like Nestor Cortez, and I think John Gray can be able to slow it down, pitch at least halfway decent. I think at most Nestor Cortez gives up 1 run in the first 5, and as long as John Gray can hold the Yankees under 2, we should be fine. Because I got the first 5 under 3.5 at minus 105. And I also like that the wind's blowing in at Yankee Stadium today. So that's kind of where I'm looking at that as well. So I took the first 5 under 3.5 here. And I wouldn't talk people off of maybe looking at a strikeout prop for Nestor Cortez as well.
Fair enough. I want to mention real quick before I jump into this game. New power rankings according to MLB came out. Number 1 still remains the LA Dodgers. It's going to be really tough for them to not be number 1. Number 2 is now the other New York team. Mets are number 3. Brewers number 4. And the Tampa Bay Rays are now cracked at the top 5. Padres, Blue Jays, Angels, Astros, Twins. The Twins have now cracked the top 10. Speaking of the Yankees, this has got to be run line or nothing. Although I would lean towards an under. I feel like this could be a 3-1 type game. Texas, their offense has been, I don't want to say non-existent, but they have not been hitting all that well. Yankees have been solid pitching, especially Nestor Cortez, who has a 1.82 ERA. He has been hit a little bit in his last couple of starts. After starting off the year, 10 or 12 innings of shutout baseball. He's now allowed 5 earned runs in his last 3 starts, which is not bad. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but this is a Yankee core that's really solid pitching. They probably have one of the best bullpens in baseball. It'd be a lean towards the under. I feel like this is going to be one of those low-scoring run line games for them. So Yankee run line lean, ultimately not going to end up betting it. Lex thinks it's going to be a blowout. Yankee under, Dodger over, Brewer over, Kansas City under, San Francisco over. Okay, we'll get into all those games. Speaking of the Dodgers.
Yeah, the LA Dodgers are at the Pittsburgh Pirates here. We're seeing minus 250 for the Dodgers. Total 7.5 in this game. Jose Quintana and Julio Urias is your starting pitchers for this one here. Quintana, 3.38 ERA, 1.25 whip, 7.5 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 3.38 walks per 9, or 275 BABIP, a 363 FIP, and a 4.03 SIERA. On the other side, we have Julio Urias with a 1.88 ERA, a 0.92 whip, 7.13 strikeouts per 9, 20% strikeout rate, 3 walks per 9, a 188 BABIP, a 372 FIP, and a 4.15 SIERA. And looking at these stats, actually, Quintana has a better FIP and Quintana has a better Sierra. And I think that was kind of interesting to see. But looking at this spot here, I didn't play anything in this game yet, but I lean towards the Pirates in the first 5 innings. And you can get that probably at a nice juicy price as well, plus 185 for the first 5 innings for the Pirates. I think that this could be a sneaky spot where if there's ever a pitcher I'm looking to fade on the Dodgers, it is Urias. He's not my favorite Dodger pitcher. His stats are not the greatest. And plus 185 for the Pirates at home in the first 5 innings, with the Dodgers coming in off of a Sunday night baseball game where they finished off a sweep against the Cubs. I lean towards the Pirates in this spot.
As much as I love fading the Sunday night game, I can't. This is, you're getting the Dodgers coming off of a Sunday night win against the Cubs to finish off a sweep, and they've been looking solid. Pittsburgh is coming off of losing 2 out of 3 from Cincinnati. No, this is not a team I could back. I realize that they're going to get a little bit more rest. The Dodgers only had to really travel from Chicago to Pittsburgh. I don't care. The Dodgers could play a double header, could play a game at 1 o'clock today, and then go and play Pittsburgh, and they would still win. I don't think that it really matters. I think there's such a big discrepancy from this one. And I'm not a big advocate for going after Dodger run line, Dodger run line, Dodger run line. It's got to be Dodger run line today, all right? I'm not betting it because it's minus 150, but it's got to be Dodger run line or nothing for me in this game, and I'm going to end up choosing nothing because I can't lay minus 150 on run line.
That's fair.
Back to a check. Dodger RBI props, 100%. 100%. Beautiful hockey picks yesterday. Blues, Tampa Bay, and Kings. Yes.
Yeah, we'll just ignore my Kings pick. I'll be right back on the Kings next week or tomorrow.
Let's get it today. Let's get it. If you want Milwaukee, Cincy over, might as well just take the over 4.5 plus 110. Good value. I'm just going to take the run line. Also, books haven't patched Kempe line for shots on goal series. Been a nice lay piece daily.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Dodgers team total over 4.5. Dodger alternative spread. I can get behind that. Dodgers do pretty well in early games. This is a 6 o'clock game, though. Well, earlier than they usually play. Well, no, it's about the same. Actually, they're going to be starting around 5 o'clock Pittsburgh time. So, because Pittsburgh is part of that central time zone. So, it's crazy because it's so close. But anyways, we'll keep on. Why is the Giants total so low? Scared.
It makes sense because it's Rodon and it's
Gomber.
I like Gomber.
Yeah, I don't know why. We'll get to that one. Nick?
Cincinnati Reds. The Red Hot Reds coming in off of a series win, Tim. Yeah, the Red Hot Reds. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah. They're coming in off a series win, but the Brewers are minus 170 road favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. Looking at the weather in this game, by the way, Dodgers, that was 7-mile-an-hour wind, 68 degrees. With the Brewers here, 8-mile-an-hour winds, 75 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Getting Luis Castillo and Brandon Woodruff here. Luis Castillo making his first appearance of the season. For the Brewers, Brandon Woodruff has a 5.18 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP, 11.47 strikeouts per nine, which is 30%, 2.96 walks per nine, a 3.11 BABIP, 285 FIP, and a 2.93 Sierra. I'm going to look to fade Luis Castillo on his first start here. I took the Brewers' first 5 full game run line. I feel like that was kind of like maybe the easy play or whatever. The Reds are coming in off of a doubleheader as well, where they went through a decent amount of starting or bullpen pitching as well, which is thin to begin with. So yeah, I took the Brewers in the first 5 in the full game run lines here. That's pretty simple for me.
Yeah, I like Brandon Woodruff. He hasn't had. I mean, he's had a little bit of a rough start to the year, but I feel like he's going to get everything under control. Luis Castillo is coming off of, I believe, his worst, not quite his worst year, but he was pretty bad last year. I believe he was one of the most. I believe he was the least profitable pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
Was that correct from last year? Let's see. 2021 regular season. Least profitable. Luis Castillo. The Reds were 11-22, down almost 13 units when he pitched. He was in the bottom 5 with Brubaker, Azalea, Gallen, and Zach Thompson. Also, John Means was down there too. Anyways, sorry, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, this is Brewers run line. Brewers coming off of an ugly series loss versus the Braves, which are not a good team. Reds coming in high off of a series win versus Pittsburgh. Yeah, Cincinnati played a doubleheader yesterday. That's kind of the big factor, and their bullpen's going to be kind of shredded from that series. Milwaukee will come in a little bit more rested. This is a Milwaukee run line spot all day.
Fair enough.
What's up, guys? Your Sox lock was money. Yes, it was. Yep, we had the Sox yesterday.
It's the wrong sock. No.
Oh, you had the wrong sock? Oh. Brewer run line, yes. Over 7.5. May score that on their own. If you think that, then I'm just going to take the Brewers run line. Brewers money line in the over 6.5 at plus 160. I don't mind that. Yesterday, basketball was off. Hockey, Blues, Kings, Mariners money line. Nice. Boston are in the doghouse till they show me something. Correct. 100%. Don't worry, we don't have to talk about them today. We'll talk about this. Oh God. Before you
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, now you can go ahead.
Okay. The Detroit Tigers are hosting the Oakland Athletics in this one here. We're seeing the Tigers as minus 115 favorites in this one. Total is 7. Michael Pineda, Paul Blackburn's your pitchers. Looking at the weather for this game in Detroit, Michigan. Seeing 14-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. A lot of winds blowing in today. We have Michael Pineda and Paul Blackburn, your pitchers. 63 degrees as well. Paul Blackburn's actually looked pretty good this year. 2.22 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, 8.51 strikeouts per 9, which is 25%. 1.11 walks per 9, which is good. 292 BABIP, a 211 FIP, and a 2.67 SIERA. And Michael Pineda, 3.77 ERA, 1.12 WHIP, 5.02 strikeouts per 9, 14% walk rate, 1.26 walks per 9, a 250 BABIP, a 5.12 FIP, and a 4.26 SIERA. So I see a pitching advantage here with the Oakland Athletics. In this spot here with Paul Blackburn over Michael Pineda. And I took a shot with the struggling Athletics team. And yes, I know they haven't been playing well as of late. What have they lost? Like 9 of their last 10 or something like that. And it's been pretty bad with them lately. Yeah, they've lost 9 of 10. They've lost 9 in a row, and I'm backing them here. But they're only a pick'em, which I think tells you a little bit about this. And I like Paul Blackburn. I think that he's probably the best pitcher on the staff. So I'm going to take a shot with him. Give me the Athletics first 5 money line. I got it at plus 105.
Yeah, I'm not touching either of these teams. If anything, it's a lean towards the offense because the under because both of these offenses suck. The Oakland Athletics have won 1 out of their last 10 games. The Tigers say, all right, I'll double it. They've won 2 out of their last 10, including just coming off of a 4-game sweep against the Houston Astros. No, I'm not interested in going after this game. Michael Pineda, Paul Blackburn. These two teams suck. And I don't want to – it's a bum fight, and I don't want to pick between a bum fight. So maybe lean towards an under, but I don't know if I could trust the pitchers. I don't. You can't go under because I can't trust pitchers. Can't go over because I don't trust offenses. Can't trust either team. This is just not a game I want to go after because honestly, this game could go every and which way. Whether it's Detroit winning by a lot and going over, Oakland winning by a lot going over, Detroit barely winning going under, Oakland. Yeah, this is a game that can go anywhere. I got no real feel on it. This one I am just staying away from. There we go. Hey, there it is again. Let's go A's. Under or nothing, but in A's, but not playing. Nope. Lean Detroit, also lean under. It has to be an under. What happened to the Hurricanes? So in hockey, there's this circular black disc. It's called a puck. The Hurricanes got that in the net less times than the Boston Bruins did. So therefore, the Hurricanes lost the game. That do good? Okay, cool. Two teams that can't hit, but Detroit defense is grad. Nerfy.
The real answer to this was they took too many penalties and Boston capitalized on the penalty.
There you go. Tigers money line. I can't do that.
No.
Bucks money line.
I didn't bet NBA.
I'm on the under.
I need to take a look at the
and then Panthers money line.
No.
I mentioned earlier what happened. Let's keep rolling there.
Yeah, the Chicago White Sox are hosting the Cleveland Guardians in this one here. White Sox minus 180 favorites now. I believe that was minus 170 last night. Total 7.5. Michael Kopech, Zach Plesac, your pitching matchup for this game. We're seeing 18-mile-an-hour winds blowing in for this game. Total 7.5. So much wind blowing in today. I might add some unders to my card later, but I have a bunch of first five, so we'll see. Michael Kopech, a 1.17 ERA, a 1.04 whip, 9 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 4.3 walks per nine, a 232 BABIP, a 266 FIP, and a 4.11 SIERA. On the other side, Zach Plesac, a 4.44 ERA, 1.41 whip, 5.47 strikeouts per nine, which is 14%, 2.73 walks per nine, a 287 BABIP, a 4.76 FIP, and a 4.76 SIERA. That's why even with the wind blowing in the way it is, I didn't touch an under in this game. I don't trust Zach Plesac. I'm going to target the White Sox here. And I took them first five, run line at minus 120. I think that they have a lead at the end of 5 innings. I think Kopech comes out, pitches a good game, and I think they tag up Plesac for a few runs. So it'll be the White Sox first 5 run line to be leading at the end of 5.
I don't mind that. This is another game that I kind of stay away from. Zach Plesac has not been good. He's been tagged up for a good chunk of runs the last couple of starts against San Diego and LA. So 2 teams that I have been hitting though. Chicago, at least Chicago's been winning. They're coming off of they're on a 6-game win streak right now. So they've actually been playing quite well. They've moved up to second place in that American League Central, and I'm waiting for them to end up taking over the Twins. It's going to happen. It's got to be a lean towards Chicago White Sox on the run line in this game. I might end up taking it myself. So I'm not doing it right now, but we'll see. I might end up adding it to my card. It's got to be White Sox on the run line in this game. I don't trust Cleveland right now. Sox, money line. It would have to be run line. I can't either. Yanks, they've been so wishy-washy and can't get any more money. The Yankees? All right. That's all. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, the LA Angels are hosting the Tampa Bay Rays. The Angels are minus 130 home favorites, total 7.5 in this game. We are getting Jeffrey Springs and Noah Syndergaard pitching matchup here. For the weather in this game, we're getting 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. Oh, we have one game where winds blowing out. 66 degrees, 0% chance of rain. And looking at the pictures here, we have – where are they? Why can't I find them? There they are. Noah Syndergaard, 2.63 ERA, a .96 WHIP, 5.25 strikeouts per nine, 15%. His strikeouts are low this year, but a 1.88 walk rate, 230 BABIP, a 334 FIP, a 421 SIERA. On the other side, Corey Kluber with a 2.36 ERA, a 1.05 WHIP, 8.44 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%. 2.03 walks per nine, 282 BABIP, a 298 FIP, and a 3.31 SIERA. I stayed off this game. I didn't get to this one at all. I'd be leaning towards the Rays, I want to say, in this game, but I did not get involved in this one here. And with the wind blowing out, I'd be leaning towards an over, but I'm not betting overs today, so pass.
Yeah, I can't go after this one. If anything, I would want to go after the red-hot Tampa Bay Rays, who have won 8 out of their last 10. Yesterday, we kind of called that game. By the way, hell of a first start for that for the rookie Kirby. Really, really good stuff. I knew he was a top prospect coming up. He pitched really well in that game, but Tampa Bay, they could have easily won that game. They've won 8 out of their last 10. They're on a little bit of a strong run. Angels have been showing their cracks. It's got to be a lean towards the Rays at plus money in this one. I know the Angels have been good this year, including a nice little win yesterday, and they've won a couple of their last game. Like they've played solid. It's got to be a lean towards the Rays for me in this one. Once again, didn't bet it because I've been going very low volume lately. So I would normally go after the Rays, but I didn't bet this game.
Fair enough.
Yankees just lost second game, didn't cover the first. Fair enough. The Yankees are trash. I agree. Rays plus money, yes. Bucks. Once again, I mean, I'm on the under, so I don't really. I like the Celtics, but Penguins, no. Flames, no. I was in a suite for the Mariners game yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Kirby looked strong for the Mariners. M's offense still sputtered. Yep. Sorry. I like the Bucks under. The line came down. Yeah, I like it too. We'll go over that game in a little bit, though. Let's keep rolling through these games. Nick, we got 4 games, MLB games left.
Yeah, the San Diego Padres are hosting the Chicago Cubs. Minus 160 favorites are the Padres in this spot here. Mackenzie Gore, Kyle Hendricks, your pitching matchup here, total 7.5. With the weather in sunny California being 63 degrees. Left to right, the winds at 12 miles an hour. Looking at the pitchers, Mackenzie Gore has actually looked pretty good here. 1.71 ERA, 1.19 WHIP, 9.43 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%. 3.86 walks per nine, which is a little high. But 283 BABIP, a 290 FIP, and a 3.67 SIERA. We have Kyle Hendricks with a 5.64 ERA, a 1.48 WHIP, a 6.82 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%. 3.56 ERA, a 297 BABIP, a 553 FIP, and a 4.54 SIERA. I see a pitching advantage here with the Padres. We have the Cubs coming in off of that loss on Sunday Night Baseball, and then they traveled. Give me the Padres in the first 5 innings at minus half a run here. I think they take care of business in this game, and I like Mackenzie Gore better.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's got to be a look towards the Padres. You'd have to run line it just because of its high price, or they're minus 160. So yeah, you'd have to run line it for my standards. Mackenzie Gore's pitched really well this year. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, but not away from home. All right, he's good at home, not good away from home. Correct. So away from home, this is definitely a good San Diego spot, especially that Chicago's coming off of that Sunday Night Baseball game. So yeah, Padres run line or nothing for me, and I'll go lean towards Padres run line. So there you go. San Diego under 7.5. Yeah, I can see it. Morning games, I like over in the Rangers and the Oilers.
Oilers,
No.
Oilers play tomorrow,
Yeah, Orioles play tomorrow.
and they're minus 210. I'll be back on the Kings.
3 MLB games left, Nick.
Yeah. Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Marlins minus 120 road favorites, total of 9 in this game. We have a struggling Marlins team coming in as slight favorites in this one here. Kind of interesting. We're at Chase Field, so it's a dome. No weather conditions here. Humberto Castellanos, 4.12 ERA, 1.24 WHIP, 5.49 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%. 2.75 strikeouts or walks per nine. A 3.02 BABIP, a 3.09 FIP, and a 4.70 Sierra, though. Elijah Hernandez, 6.66 ERA, 1.44 WHIP, a 8.51 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%, a 2.96 walks per nine, a 290 BABIP, a 6.17 FIP, and a 4.04 Sierra. Elijah Hernandez has the highest FIP out of all the pitchers on the slate today. I would lean towards an over if it wasn't Monday. I'm joking kind of with that, though, but I don't bet overs on Mondays. But, yeah, these two pitchers are bad, but these two offenses are terrible as well, and it's a 9. So take with that as you wish. I think it may be high for a reason with the way these two teams are playing. I'm not touching this game. I want nothing to do with this absolute bum fight. I really liked the Marlins coming into the season. They've really disappointed me the last week. 10 days making me look like an idiot, saying I think that the Marlins could be a team you make money with this year. But, yeah, I'm going to stay off this game.
Give me the red hot Diamondbacks. Over 500 now, 15-14. I don't trust Elijah Hernandez. I don't trust Humberto Castellanos. I don't trust either of the pitchers. I will say that. But I think that the Arizona Diamondbacks are the better team. And when it comes to it, that's just it. That's all I need is they just need to be the better team today. And I think they are at the moment. Their hitting has not been good. I believe they are the worst hitting over 500 team in the history of baseball. Because I think they're hitting like 189 and somehow over 500. But this Diamondbacks team is hot. The Marlins' run so far is perfectly exemplified by last night's game. Up 2-0, guy in first and second, 2 out, and they give up a 3-run shot to lose the game. They have, after their 7-game winning streak, they have now lost 7 out of their last 8. This is a spot where I'm going Diamondbacks in this one, taking them at plus money at home. Give me some D-backs action. Let's do this. Under. I could see that. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing? All right. We'll go to this game, which I will talk about because it's the Phillies and the Mariners. Our best bet is in this game, so if you guys are interested in that, check out the EarleSportsBets.com website. That is where you'll find our play from the Phillies and the Mariners. Sorry. And if you use the code NBA at checkout, 20% off. Go grab the week pass. We're putting up all of our plays at night early. You're going to beat some live movements. It's worth it. If you use the code NBA at checkout, you get a week pass for like $40. There you go. Final MLB game, Nick.
Yeah, Colorado Rockies are at the San Francisco Giants in this one here. Giants are minus 250 home favorites. Total 6.5. We're playing hockey here. I'm seeing 14-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. 50%, 50 degrees in this game. Carlos Rendon and Austin Gomber, your pitchers, though, in this game. I like Carlos Rendon. His numbers are amazing this year. 1.55 ERA, 0.83 WHIP, 12.72 strikeouts per nine, which is 37%. 3.10 walks per nine, 237 BABIP, 1.40 FIP, and a 2.39 Sierra. His FIP is the best on the slate. His Sierra is the best on the slate. His strikeouts per nine is the best on the slate. His WHIP is the best on the slate, and his ERA is second best on the slate, only behind Kopech. On the other side, we have Austin Gomber, 3.58 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, 8.46 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 2.60 walks per nine, a 311 BABIP, 3.49 FIP and a 3.43 ERA or CRA. My bad. I took first 5 under 3.5 in this game. Minus 125. I like Gomber. I think Gomber's very underrated, and Rendon is the best pitcher on the slate. So I end up going with the first 5 under, expecting them to have a nice little pitcher's duel between Gomber and Rendon. So that's where I end up going here. First 5 under 3.5. This total is low for a reason.
Yeah. This is just a game I didn't get to end off the slate. I know it's boring. Austin Gomber has actually been quite solid this year. Yeah, he's been all right. 11 earned runs, 26 hits in his 27 2/3 innings. Considering that he's against the he pitches in Coors Field, I guess that's not bad. Carlos Rondon has been pretty solid this year. 5 earned runs, 14 hits in his 29 innings. Back to that pretty good, top 3 Cy Young season that he had last year. He's right back on it this year. This is a spot where it's got to be Giants or nothing for me. What's the run line in this game? It's if my book wants to load. Is it reasonable? Minus 115. I would go run line in this one for the Giants. I think they win this one like 4-1 or something. So lean towards the Giants on the run line. But I'm going to be boring for the last MLB game and pass.
Okay.
Marinara sauce money line.
Mariners?
Maybe. Over 6.5. Giants run line, maybe the over. I think it's low for a reason. I think the books want you to take it over, but we'll see. I didn't bet it, so we'll see how that one goes. We'll go ahead and jump over to the association, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. They're hosting the Boston Celtics in this one here. Game number 4. Bucks lead 2-1 in this series. Total 212. The Bucks are minus 1 in this game. I haven't gone to anything in the NBA. I don't know if I will. What's your thoughts on this game?
I'm going under. The Bucks have gone under in every single playoff game so far. Celtics under in 5 out of their 7. I realize it's a 212. Number could be kind of low, kind of intimidating. It's the first team to 100 wins this game. Let's be honest. And we saw last game. You would almost lost the under. If that was the case, they almost went to overtime, but I don't see this game going to overtime. I see the Celtics evening up the series, and I see this one going under. So, but my stronger one of this one is going to be the under 212. I believe 212.5 on some books now. I like the under in this game, 100%. Mariners, I got you. Over 212, no. Give me Boston +1. If that's the case, you're just going to just take the money line. Yes, if 215, it's a 3-point difference, but 212, this game over. Nope. Let's go to this game, Nick.
Yeah. We have the Golden State Warriors. They're hosting the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 10.5 with the Warriors here. Total 223.5 in this one here, Tim. I'm kind of looking at this game a little bit. I think this would be the game I would bet out of the two. I have a lean in this one. What's your thoughts before so we can talk this one out? I'm kind of interested in this game.
I'm going to lay off this game. If anything, maybe a lean towards Memphis plus the points because you're fading the injury report. Jordan Poole is a dirty player and pulled on Jaw's leg and kind of a knee area, and that's why Ja Morant's out for this game. So this is a very tricky spot. It's a big game because Memphis loses this one, it's 3-1, and the series is over. So a little bit rough there. It would have to be a lean towards the Memphis Grizzlies plus all the points, especially that Ja is out. I feel like that could be the spot. Golden State's coming off of winning by 30 last game. Not a game I'm going to go after. I like the earlier game better. This one is just one that kind of It sucks that Ja Morant got injured, but this is probably a spot where Memphis covers the 10.5.
Fair. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Memphis in this game. I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not.
Yeah. Why is it 10.5? Because Ja Morant got injured. Wasn't last game like 250 something between these two teams? Yes. Yes, it was. Klay Thompson over threes. Yes. Memphis also didn't cover the 78 last game. Yeah, but once again, it's kind of a fade the injury report. So, Poole didn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It was the way that they were moving. You saw the play. You already know. And Jam played that game. Ja played. Yes. Ja played that game. But still. Why is it that I come across that the Grizzlies are better without Ja? Because they played really well without Ja Morant this year. So I could easily see the Grizzlies winning this game. But this is kind of a weird spot for it. I don't know. Should I cash out of my Memphis championship ticket? Unfortunately, that's my last future that I have in the NBA, and that one's not going to hit. So, unfortunately, probably, but yeah, they're not going to come back from 3-1. I'll say that they're not going to come back from 3-1. We'll go ahead and head over to your hockey, Nick.
So with that being said, give me the Memphis Grizzlies plus 420.
Good luck. We'll go ahead over to your hockey. The Florida Panthers are minus 180 favorites in Washington, taking on the Capitals. Capitals lead the series 2-1. Total of 6.5. Where are you going in this one, Nick?
Yeah, we've had. I need to take a look at what happened the first 3 games for expected goals. Actually, last game I think Washington played. Washington won the battle in game 3. They did not in game 2, but they played super close in game 2. The game that the Panthers blew them out, it was 3.55 to 3.34. So actually a pretty close game here. So imagine looking at this game, looking at this series, seeing that the Capitals absolutely have dominated the 2 games that they won, and the game that they lost played super close, and thinking laying minus 180 on the road with the Panthers is a good idea. No, I'm going to go right back to the Capitals in this one here. Ilya Samsonov looked amazing in net in the last game, and I think that the Caps win this series still. I have plus 280 in my back pocket for these Washington Capitals, and I think they go up 3-1 tonight here at home. I just don't see the Panthers' style of hockey translating to playoff success. I just don't see it. I haven't the entire season. Yes, they're a very talented team. Don't get me wrong. They can score with the best of them. Barkov, Huberdeau. Huberdeau and Barkov are 2 guys I will have MVP tickets on next year. Those 2 are very talented hockey players, and they play with a very good team. Carter Verhaeghe, I really like him as well. Bobrovsky could be shaky in the playoffs, and this team doesn't really play that much defense, and that's the problem. That's why we're going to start seeing teams like the Stars succeed in the playoffs, but teams like the Panthers and the Oilers and the Leafs fall because they have goaltending issues, they have defense issues, and they give up 7 goals in the game. And I actually saw an interesting stat here, Tim. I want you to take a guess. There are 16 teams in the playoffs. Through the first 3 to 4 games in this series, how many of those teams do you think have lost by at least 4 goals in a single game? In one game, have had a loss of 4 or more goals?
Probably all of them.
10. 10 of them have.
Yeah.
Including the Panthers, including the Capitals. And I believe the puck line is 24-4 with the winner covering minus 1.5 so far.
So just lay puck lines.
Just lay puck lines, I feel. But yeah, I like the Capitals in this spot. I only took the money line. I will be laying a puck line tomorrow. I may lay a couple tonight, but I like the Capitals to get the job done. I may look at a team total over the Caps as well. But actually, it was 2.5 at minus 165, so I don't know. But I'd also lean towards an over in this game.
Hey, I'm not going to talk you off of it. Go back to the chat. Yo, Caps, puck line. Get it. Caps, minus 1.5.
Love it.
Get it. Caps, team total. Caps, race to 3. Caps, Ovechkin. second period might. Okay, everybody's on the Caps hit. That's kind of worrying.
Yeah. By the way, Capitals -1.5 is +330. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that again at home.
All right, Nick. Rangers Penguins is the next game. Rangers -115, total of 6. I will say this is the one hockey game I'm going after today. I got the Rangers for this one. So, what are your thoughts on this one, Nick?
I agree. I'm on the Rangers -115. I'm kind of tempted to take a puck line with them. After getting beat the way they got beat last game, I expect a resounding comeback here in this one here. And this is a spot where I like the Rangers to win the series. And it's most likely still, if they confirm it's Louis Domingue back in net again, and it's not, there's no chance it's Tristan Yard. Because they said a return Monday for Game 4 could be in the cards. When they confirm Louis Domingue in net, I will lay a puck line with the New York Rangers tonight at -1.5, around +205. If they say it's Yari, I'm going to stay off the puck line and just stick with my money line. But I'm going to take the Rangers here and keep an eye out. When they confirm Domingue, I will lay a puck line.
There you go. How about some Calgary Flames that are -160? They're in Dallas taking on the Stars. 5.5 is the total in this game.
Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, this is a Stars team where I compared them to Florida, where I opposite compared them, where the Stars are a team that their play does translate to playoff success. Their style of hockey does, even though they weren't they're not a good regular season team. Similar to what we saw with the Canadians last year, similar to what we saw to the Islanders the last few years. This is a team that doesn't do great in the regular season, but they're built for the playoffs. And this is a Stars team. Would it surprise me if they made the Western Conference Finals? Absolutely not. And I'll probably be backing the Stars team all the way until then, until they play someone like the Blues. So I think the Blues and the Stars are probably my two picks to make it out of the Blues and Stars. Those are my two picks. Because I think that if the Stars make it out and it's like the Oilers, they're going to shut down the Oilers in 5. Like, that's the type. Because stylistically, Oilers would hate to play the Stars. Because the Stars will shut down McDavid and slow down this Oilers offense. But we're talking about the Flames, which they've done the same with them as well. We've seen the Flames score 3 goals in 3 games against the Stars team. Matthew Tkachuk's been non-existent. Mangiapane has been non-existent. Johnny Gaudreau has been non-existent in this playoffs. This is a Flames team that is supposed to be a Stanley Cup favorite, and they're scoring 3 goals in 3 games. This is because the Stars play defensive-style playoff hockey, and that's why they are so dangerous in these playoffs. I have a +230 ticket for them to win the series. I have +135 for them to win tonight. So give me the Stars. This is not a team I would lay a puck line on, though, because I can see this being 3-2. So give me the Stars on the money line, +135 to take a 3-1 lead over the overrated Flames.
There you go. Rangers -2.5.
I would not talk you off of that.
I was leaning the Flames, but the series has been a crapshoot.
If it's a crapshoot, I think this series might go 7. So just take the plus money every game with the Stars.
You don't like the unders.
I'd lean towards the under in this game. But
there you go.
Unders are very difficult to back in the playoffs right now.
100%. Final game of the night. I definitely would not want under this one.
No.
Avalanche -250. 6.5 is your total in this one versus Nashville. Nashville down 3-0. Are we going to get a comeback?
No, we're not going to get a comeback. Could they win tonight? Maybe. Who knows? But one thing, I did a free pick video on this one last night. I'm not taking the +210 in this game. I'm not taking Nashville money line. I do think they come out and they fight them. I think this is a spot where if you do like Nashville in this game, first period +160. I think they come out strong in this game, fighting for their lives. And this is it's either they're going to come out strong in the first period or they're going to lay down and die. And I'm scared they're going to lay down and die. I have Nashville's team total over 2.5. I think they put up at least 3 goals because this could be similar to last game where they compete for the first half of the game. It's 3-3, and then it finishes 7-3. If that happens, I'll cash both my plays in this game because I have the team total over with the Nashville Predators. I have the full game over with the Nashville Predators in this spot. I think that this is a spot where we can see this be a 5-3 Colorado win. I think Colorado probably wins this game. I just don't want to lay the juice with Colorado here. It's even money on a puck line, so that's not a terrible price. But I'm feeling 5-3, 5-4, something along those lines here. I like a full game over, and I like the Preds to give me at least 3 goals in this game.
There you go. I feel like the Avs would be a good parlay killer tonight.
I think
The Avs puck line was so chalk last game. Yep.
Cash though.
It did. That is all the games for today, guys. We'll go do some housekeeping and then recapping and heading on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook. Picks and Parleys, premium place, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Check it all out. Make sure you guys follow the Max Wagers Network. Higgs at 12, Allie at 1. 2 o'clock for just parlays, 3 o'clock Scott and Scott, 4 o'clock the soccer show, and 5 o'clock wrapping it up with the day with some game time decision with me, Nick, and Detroit's Lenny. A little bit of recapping for me. I'm on Milwaukee's run line. I'm on Arizona money line. You could also get our best bet in the MLB from that Philly-Seattle game. That's on the website. In basketball, I like the under in the Milwaukee game, and in hockey, I'm taking the Rangers on the money line. Nick?
Yeah, I'm on the Orioles first 5 money line. I'm on the first 5 under with the Yankees and the Rangers. I'm on Milwaukee first 5 and full game run lines. I am on the Athletics first 5 money line. I'm on the White Sox first 5 run line. I'm on the first 5 under with the Giants and the Rockies. I'm on the Padres first 5 run line. In the NBA, I am undecided. I'll probably look to bet the Grizzlies. That's probably where I'm going to end up. What I'm wondering what I'm going to do is if I'm going to take 10.5 points or potentially land money line at plus 420. Go for a type of play. But in the NHL, I'm rolling with the Capitals. I'm rolling with the Rangers money line. I'm going to look to add the puck line if it is Dominion. I'm on the Stars money line. I'm on the team total over with the Predators and the full game over as well.
There you go. Nick, what value tools do you use? Shark Bets. I know Nick uses BetStamp.
I use BetStamp.
There you go. All right, Nick, finishing out the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. Well, thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earle Sports Bets or we go live, which is every single morning anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bets show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bets show. Thank you guys as always for watching, and